Now in life.
लेकिन आप प्राग में रहते हैं ना?
It's on now, so you feel free to, hide your face if you don't feel like that. Yeah.
Oh, we're going live. Ah!
Yeah, next time.
But I would say feel free to, at least you can continue to talk to each other. That's completely fine because it's going to take, I'm going to post into different groups and we'll start the class.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone. We'll start the class shortly. Really excited to have all of you this Sunday. All right, awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome again, everyone. Welcome to Hindi University. Really excited to have all of you in this class. As you know, we meet every Sunday, 8 a.m. US Pacific time, which is the time in the west coast of the United States. And we learn about the Hindi language. For those of you who are new to Hindi University, you can learn more about us by going to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Hindi University. And you'll find several Hindi related videos. You can also go to the page which we have, tiny.cc/Hindi University. And you will find the links of all the classes, and also you'll find the details about how to join the live class. You'll also find the local time in your place in case if you're located in different parts of the world. Okay. As you know, lately we've been going over a book called Teach Yourself Hindi.
He's the most diverse. He gets so many people.
And which is the book written by Professor Rupert Snell. You can find a soft copy of the book in this URL, tiny.cc/Hindi University.
I have a hard copy.
Okay. So before I get further, I think some of you are still not muted. So if you can mute yourself, that will be very great. And feel free to ask any question throughout the class. Okay. Now, what I was saying is right now we are going over the book called Teach Yourself Hindi, and we are on chapter number 8. Last class we picked up some of the new topic from chapter number 8, which is the adverbial phrases. And I promised you that in this class we'll go over the adverbs systematically. So that's the goal for this class, that by the end of this class you guys will be very comfortable with using adverbs in Hindi. Okay. So with that in mind, let's get started. And as I said, feel free to make the class interactive, ask as many questions as possible, and we'll have fun speaking in Hindi. Okay, so with that in mind, let's start. Hindi adverbs. So as you know, we covered in the previous class, adverbs are words that modifies your verbs and adjectives in a given sentence. In a simple way, these are the words that can answer certain kind of questions, which is questions such as when, how, okay, questions such as when, how, and where. They can even answer how often, to what extent. So these are the words that can describe, different questions. Okay. So in this class, I'm going to go systematically different kind of adverbs. Okay. So in your mind, if you want to make a mental map, I would say, think of adverbs in different categories. Okay. And then once you have that, it'll be easier to have the conversation. So let's start with the how category first. Adverbs that can answer the how questions. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so imagine you have a question or you are telling someone मैं और वह जा रहा है. वह जा रहा है. What does it mean? Yirka, you want to give it a try? What does it mean? वह जा रहा है.
I guess it means he or she is going.
Okay, so as you said, it's like he is going. Okay, so give me 1 minute. I want to make sure that it's awesome. So it means he is going. As you said, like वह is he in Hindi, and to go is the verb jana. Okay, jana, and but because it's present continuous, you remove the na and you put raha hai. Okay, वह जा रहा है, to express the continuous aspect of it, right? He is going. Now, there are several questions that can be asked on, if you say to someone that वह जा रहा है. Questions like, where is he going? Okay, somebody can ask you, where is he going? How is he going? And similarly, when is he going? So let's try to add responses, hypothetical responses to this question. Let's say, Yirka, if I ask you, वह कहाँ जा रहा है? What will be your answer to that?
Like in Hindi answer, like वह school,
Yeah.
वह school जा रहा है.
Very good. So, वह school जा रहा है. Let's keep going because I don't want to interrupt your thought process. Okay. वह जा रहा है. Okay. Now, वह कैसे जा रहा है? What do you think about that? वह स्कूल कैसे जा रहा है?
For example, jaldi, like jaldi
Okay.
जा रहा है, like goes.
That's how he's going quickly, or but how is like what's the mode of transportation? Think about it in those lines. Mode of transportation, like क्या वह स्कूल बस से जा रहा है, क्या वह स्कूल ट्रेन से जा रहा है, क्या वह स्कूल पैदल जा रहा है? That means by walking. Okay, so answer is somebody wrote in the comment car se. Okay, so let me just write it down here. So to your response, somebody said वह स्कूल कार से जा रहा है. Okay, nice. Now another set of question, if I were to ask you, how is he, how you mentioned, right? When, okay? So this one,
Can I ask a question about the word order? So could you say वह कार से स्कूल जा रहा है also, or is it's that order?
वह कार से स्कूल जा. So I think we will cover that. So that's one of the things we want to cover. But you are absolutely right. You're saying like it's a वह, which is your subject, followed by your adverb, okay, followed by the indirect object. That's right. So you can say that. You will say that actually. वह कार से स्कूल जा रहा है.
But you could go either way is what I think I'm hearing you say, right? It's not.
You can say that, but the right way, as you said, would be, I mean, I didn't really get into that part yet, but you're right. वह कार से स्कूल जा रहा है. That's the right way. The indirect object will come after your adverb. I was just trying to make sure that at least we get the key pieces right, like and at least we can understand the type of category of adverbs.
Thank you.
In terms of word order, you're absolutely right. Okay. The next question that can come to your mind is, when is he going to school? Okay. So you can say वह हर रोज, every day. वह हर रोज कार से स्कूल जा रहा है. You see that? Like your first sentence when you started with was वह जा रहा है. And you gave it a lot of flavors by giving information such as like वह स्कूल जा रहा है, वह कार से स्कूल जा रहा है, और वह हर रोज कार से स्कूल जा रहा है. So adverbs can, or knowledge of adverbs can, help you make your sentence amazingly beautiful. Okay. And even when somebody is saying something in Hindi, okay, by just by asking questions, kahan, kaise, or kab, okay, you can, increase your interaction with them, and you can go a little bit deeper than just like, basic Hindi conversation. Yes. So I hope this makes sense to you. Now, what we'll do is we'll go into each of these category a little bit in depth, okay? And we'll try to play around with it, and we'll try to learn different categories of adverbs. Any questions, anyone, before we dig deeper? Any thoughts?
Yeah,
Just-
I have a question.
Go for it.
I'm still a little bit confused as to it's ja raha hai. If I want to say main train se ja raha hu, would it be who instead of hai, or would it be hai because of the train?
So your question is वह जा रहा है versus
Main ja raha hu.
okay, वह जा रहा है versus मैं जा रहा हूँ. So now the question is, here you're using है and here you're using who. Is that the question, Vedant?
Yeah, because you were asking you asked how do we go to school, right? So when I say main train se ja raha hu, is that correct?
So that's right. मैं ट्रेन से जा रहा हूँ. That's
Okay,
right.
because of the main. Okay, yeah, no, that
So
makes-
it's still the subject. It's still the subject. Okay. So still the subject. Now, if your question is like train से जा रहा हूँ, somebody just says train से जा रहा हूँ. It is implied that they are not saying मैं. Like if I tell you, if you ask me like आप क्या कर रहे हैं, I can say lunch कर रहा हूँ. I'm not saying मैं lunch कर रहा हूँ, but it is implied that I'm talking about myself. मैं lunch कर रहा हूँ. Make sense or you?
Now it does. I was just
Huh?
confused about it, but now that you explained it one more time, I understand. So the train is the object, the me is still the subject, so that's why it's who versus he.
That's right.
Okay.
The subject is still मैं. Okay. I ask you like Vedant, अभी आप क्या कर रहे हैं?
Me
You
पढ़
can
रहा
say,
हूँ.
you see, you said मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ. You don't have to say मैं. You can say हिंदी पढ़ रहा हूँ. Right? And it is implied that you're talking about yourself. हिंदी पढ़ रहा हूँ. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Great question. I'm glad
Ashutosh,
you
I
got-
have a question.
Yeah.
So, मैं train से जा रहा हूँ, it's there, right? Why do we say there? Why not मैं train में जा रहा हूँ? Like, I was assuming that till now say means from context. So I used to use may like in.
Okay. Who can tell the difference? It's better that it comes from some of the students who would like to give it a try. Great questions Sindhuji asked. Like grammatically, both of them are correct. मैं train में जा रहा हूँ and मैं train से जा रहा हूँ.
Is say because it's by, like by train, by school, by car, by walking.
And may? What about may? In, right?
In.
Yeah. Yeah. So say, as you mentioned, it's about like, via. I'm going by train, I'm going by walking. Whereas the other one is like really, मैं train में हूँ, I am in the train. Okay. So grammatically, that's also correct. Okay. But then you are going into a different post position, then you're going into a different answer. I ask you, आप कहाँ हैं? Okay. You can say, मैं Paris में हूँ. Right. That's, I am in Paris.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, I am in Paris or I am in Atlanta. Okay.
Okay.
Different post position, different answers. Okay. I hope this makes sense, right? I mean, you're answering a different question than this one.
Yeah. So you're saying that say has also meaning like by apart
That's
from
right.
from.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, it's not necessarily just from, right? मैं इंडिया से हूँ और मैं ट्रेन से जा रहा हूँ. It has both meanings.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Great question. Anyone else? I think there is some background noise.
मेरे एक छोटा सवाल है.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so when you said harroz,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I thought rose isn't rose every day, or is it you have to put it together? Harroz.
What is the question? Ask me that another.
Can I usually like I've been saying rose like
Uh-huh.
every day I do this, every day I do this, but then you said harroz.
You can
So-
say rose. You can say rose also. That's completely fine. You can say
Oh.
rose or her rose. Yeah.
What's the difference? It's just more emphasis or something?
That's right. It's more emphasis on, when you say rose karta hun, that means like, you're doing it daily, but her rose is like you are like,
Every day.
yeah, it's like bold, italic, and underline, right? Bold
Okay.
quickly, right?
Daniel.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Great questions. Let's get into the list of adverb, because so far we've only seen some of them. You've seen the categories, but now let's have more fun with them, right? So let's see the how category first. What are the list of adverbs that can answer how question? Okay. Give me one simple sentence. I'm going to nominate some of you. Very simple sentence. Jamil, you want to give it a try? Oops.
To how?
Just say any simple sentence.
Any
in Hindi.
simple sentence.
Yeah.
मैं खाना खाता है.
Okay.
मैं खाना खाता हूँ.
Okay. So awesome. So I'm gonna say मैं खाना खाता हूँ. And what does it mean? मैं is
I eat food.
I eat.
Yeah, I
I
eat.
eat food. Okay, I eat food. Okay, awesome. Now, if you were to say how, okay, what are the different ways you can put how in this sentence?
How will be kissing?
How do I eat? You can say I eat slowly. I eat very fast. Okay. I eat carefully. I'm just making it up so that you really see that I picked up your sentence and I'm trying to add some variations in it. I eat carefully. I eat on time.
I eat with a spoon.
Okay, I eat with a spoon. Okay, awesome. Right? So with a spoon. So you see how we added some more words in it in your sentence, and we are trying to give it some quality. Okay. Now, how will you say slowly in Hindi? Anybody can give it a try.
Dhire.
Dheere. Okay. So you can say dheere se. You can say dheere dheere, or you can say dheere se. Okay. In this case, you'll say मैं धीरे धीरे खाना खाता हूँ. Okay. But my key point here is like, remember there is one adverb called dheere se. Okay. What else? Keep going. The other one, the next one, which is like, fast or
Jaldi
quickly.
se.
Okay, awesome. Jaldi se. Jaldi se. You will also see here people saying just jaldi. So they omit se. Okay. Let's keep going. Carefully.
ध्यान से.
Dhyan
Yeah.
se. Very good. Dhyan se. Okay, so dheere se, jaldi se, or jaldi, or dhyan se. What else? On time.
समय से.
Which one? What did you say, Taraji?
समय से.
Time se. Okay, that's good. If you don't know the word for time, you can just say मैं time से खाना खाता हूँ. Okay.
समय
You can
पे
say-
समय पर.
Or you can say ठीक समय पे. Okay, but time se is correct as far as I'm concerned. You can say, you know, time se, but Rupert Snell will say proper, so he'll say मैं ठीक समय पर खाना खाता हूँ. Okay, so you see, Jamil, you started with a very simple sentence. Okay, that मैं खाना खाता हूँ. Okay, we ended up adding more categories. मैं धीरे से खाना खाता हूँ, और मैं धीरे धीरे खाना खाता हूँ, मैं जल्दी खाना खाता हूँ, मैं बहुत ध्यान से खाना खाता हूँ. Okay, और मैं ठीक समय पर खाना खाता हूँ. Now these words, as I said, are called Hindi adverbs. Okay, now not all adverbs can fit into any sentence. Okay, so I chose dhyan se. Okay, so you have to be like very attentive when you're putting adverbs in it. So it's not about just taking and memorizing a list of adverbs in a particular category and just putting it in here. Okay, to give you an example, like bus se or car se will not fit here. Those kind of adverbs will not fit here. It doesn't make sense. Okay, only if you're saying मैं school जाता हूँ, then it makes sense that, you know, or मैं शहर जाता हूँ. In those cases, the mode of transportation will make sense. Yes, so just memorize for now, at least remember these adverbs, and let's try to add some more adverbs. So as you can tell, Rupert Snell is giving some more of them, which is like bus se. If you go into page number 103 of the Teach Yourself Hindi book, okay, you will see some more adverbs there. So let me move it. And he will say, you know, adverbs like bus se, okay? Bus se, haath se. Haath se will fit here, right? For example, most of the time, like, you know, like a lot of Indian food can be, you can have it with the hand, right? So like rice and all, right? Rice and dal. So you can say, मैं हाथ से खाना खाता हूँ, right? देर से, अच्छी तरह से, right? So next one is अच्छी तरह से. अच्छी तरह से. Okay, so अच्छी तरह से is well. Okay, अच्छी तरह से और अच्छे से. So example, like, you know, somebody is asking you, did you eat well, or like, you know, get some more, and like, you know, you can say, no, मैं अच्छे से खाना खाता हूँ. That means when I eat well, so don't worry about any formalities. Okay, awesome. So these are some of the adverbs that you will come across on a day-to-day basis. I want all of you to at least take a time and think about how you can use some of these adverbs in a Hindi sentence. Your choice of Hindi sentence, you think about a Hindi sentence and tell a quality about yourself, okay? Or something that where you can use in a sentence, you can use any of these adverbs. Okay, so take your time. I'm gonna ask some of you to participate and give me one sentence at least. More than one is also fine, but at least one. And whoever can go first, you know, let me know. We can. Yeah, who is ready?
Can I ask something?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, sorry. So we have to give a quality of ourselves?
Quality, I mean, like what I meant was a sentence. It doesn't have to be like, you know.
Because you cannot say I am with something, you know, or is this, you still use say if you're using a quality of yourself.
Start with a sentence, simple sentence, and then we'll fit it. Like, how about that? Start with a simple sentence, and then we'll figure out which adverbs will fit there. Right?
Shall I start?
Yep. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
मैं अच्छी से लड़की हूँ.
Okay, so मैं अच्छी लड़की हूँ. That's you can say that. मैं अच्छी लड़की हूँ. That's like I'm a good girl. In that one, I think there's so it's a good question, or it's a good example to at least go by, like, you know, a definition again, right? Which is basically word that modifies verbs and adjectives in a sentence. Okay. In this case, you know, in this case, you're using an adjective, which is मैं अच्छी लड़की हूँ. Okay. You can perhaps put बहुत अच्छी लड़की हूँ. to give it more quality, right? But the how category is not fitting there, right? धीरे से, जल्दी से, but your sentence is absolutely right? मैं बहुत अच्छी लड़की हूँ.
Yeah, I just had to invent something faster.
Yeah, no, I'm glad because it made me think through as well about the definition, right? There's no word here in the sentence.
Yeah, you
Like-
cannot apply it to everything, of course. Yeah, so it's specifically to a
Yeah.
a skill that you have, perhaps,
Yes.
or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. One more. Who would like to give? Leah? I know you don't want to be on the spot, but give it a try.
Okay, I will. मैं बहुत जल्दी से बोलती हूँ.
मैं बहुत जल्दी से बोलती हूँ और मैं बहुत जल्दी बोलती हूँ. Awesome. Great. Let's see. Yirka, you want to give it a try?
हाँ, मैं बुरी से खाना बनाता हूँ.
Okay, मैं बुरी तरीके से खाना बनाता हूँ. Okay, I don't believe you, but we have to visit you one day to see that. Okay.
Can I try?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was going to say if I can try another one later.
Yeah, Navneet.
मैं बहुत तेजी से चलता हूँ.
Very good.
मैं धीरे खाता हूँ.
Very good. मैं धीरे खाता हूँ और मैं बहुत तेजी से चलता हूँ. Awesome, Navneet. Let's see. Taraji, you want to go next?
मैं हाथ से रोटी बनाती हूँ.
मैं हाथ से रोटी बनाती हूँ. Great. नवरस जी.
मैं यह किताब ध्यान से पढ़ती हूँ.
मैं यह किताब ध्यान से पढ़ती हूँ. रीटा. Rita ji? Okay, I'll come back again. Tasneem?
मैं कुर्सी पर I don't know, sit down, but बैठा रही हूँ.
मैं कुर्सी पर.
हाँ, like
Say it
sit
again.
बैठा, like sit down.
Okay, मैं कुर्सी पर बैठी हूँ. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I think.
Okay.
You can put adverb there. You can put मैं कुर्सी पर ध्यान से बैठी हूँ और मैं कुर्सी पर सावधानी से. I don't want to fill in your word, but think about the adverb that you can put in there. Okay, take more time. There's no hurry. Okay, there's no hurry. There's no pressure. Ted?
Can I try?
Yeah. Yes. One minute. And
मैं
then,
ध्यान
yeah, go
मैं
ahead.
ध्यान से सड़क पर चलती हूँ.
मैं ध्यान से सड़क पर चलती हूँ. Right.
और मैं ठीक समय पर उठती हूँ.
Okay, मैं ठीक समय पर उठती हूँ.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Awesome.
Okay, I can
yeah.
try.
Yeah.
I have noise. मैं violin को थोड़ा खेल सकती हूँ.
Okay, मैं violin बजाती हूँ. Is that what you're trying to say? That I play violin?
A little.
Okay. मैं थोड़ा violin बजाती हूँ, बजा सकती हूँ. Okay. So just in case if your turn doesn't come, don't worry. We have other categories of adverbs as well. Not this one only. So hang in there. Okay. You at least when we cover that, remember that you give your best and you can cover all the other sentences as well. Okay. So I'm gonna get going. But if your turn didn't come, don't worry about it. Okay. I want to make sure it will come in the next category of the adverb. So hopefully this makes sense. We just did the how category. Now we'll do the when category of adverbs. Right. So let's do when. Navras, can you give me one sentence where let's say I don't want to give, try where we can put the when categories of adverbs and this will kind of help me teach you.
मैं घर आती हूँ.
मैं What are you trying to say? I'll come tomorrow. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay, I will come. So let's say your sentence is I will come. Main. How will you say that? Just this part?
Aonge or aongi.
Aongi. Okay. So very good, right? So this the sentence is I'll come. Okay. Now to come, as you know, in Hindi is ana. And I'm just giving some background on it, ana. Okay. But the sentence is written as future indefinite. Okay, in future indefinite. Okay, and in future indefinite, what you do, if you guys remember the rule, you'll remove the na from the word, and for a girl, you will put ungi, ungi, and for a guy, it's unga. Okay, so if I'm eating something, I will eat, I will be saying main kha unga, and Navras will say main kha ungi. Okay, just like a quick background. If you guys are relatively new to future indefinite, don't worry about it. We have 5 minutes to an hour lecture on future indefinite. Okay, so based on your pace, you can watch and brush up on it. But right now, if you just remember that we took the verb ana and we conjugated it to ungi, main aungi. Now the question Navras somebody can ask you is like, when will you come? Okay, and that's the list of basically your Hindi adverbs. If you want to say tomorrow,
Kal.
very good, right?
Kal aungi.
Very good, right? So you said main kal aungi. You can put it here, main kal aungi. Okay.
Or agle saal aungi.
Very good, right? Then you can say agle saal. Agle saal is
The next year.
next year. मैं अगले साल आऊंगी. Tasneem, can you think of some next month? How will you say? We did that next month in the previous class. How will you say next month in Hindi?
Okay.
What is month? Do you remember? How do you say month in Hindi?
Sorry. We will say agli mahni.
Very good, right? So you'll say agle mahine.
Mahine. Sorry.
मैं अगले महीने आऊंगी. So tomorrow, it's both for it's for kal. Okay, but in Hindi, kal can imply in English. Tomorrow is basically the tomorrow, the day that will come tomorrow, and yesterday is like the day that just passed. In Hindi, the word is same, kal. It's for both the day that is coming tomorrow and the day that just went yesterday, right? So for both of them, you'll say kal. Kal aapne kya kiya means what did you do yesterday? Kal aap kya karoge means what will you do tomorrow? Okay, so just remember that. Okay, kal. Next year is agle saal. Agle mahine is next month. And yes, go for it.
Could you please remind us how to write aungi in Devanagari?
Aungi?
Aungi, aunga.
Oh, yeah. So the word is, as you said, is ana. When you conjugate it, it's a, and then you have a u and you have the semicircle with a dot. A ungi.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes, yeah, of course. And then a ga with a aunga. Yes. So what else? Who else can think of some more when related adverbs?
मैं परसों आऊंगी.
Okay,
कल
very
परसों
good.
आऊंगी.
Parso is
The day after tomorrow or the day before yesterday.
okay. So parso, that's the word here. Parso. Okay. So that's basically the day following tomorrow. Like so today is Sunday. Tuesday will be parso. Yes. Anyone who didn't get a chance, let's see. Let me just quickly. Ted G, you want to go next? At least tell us something about.
मैं अगले साल ऑस्ट्रेलिया में वापस आऊंगा.
Okay, मैं अगले साल ऑस्ट्रेलिया वापस जाऊंगा in this case because you will go. Vatsala ji, I don't think I had a chance to talk to you yet. So
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah.
मैं 1 घंटे में आऊंगी.
Okay, 1 घंटे में. Okay. 1 घंटे में. 1 घंटे में is. What does it mean, Vatsala ji? In an hour. Okay. Okay. Who can answer like I'll come now? Like the word is now. How will you say that?
मैं अभी आऊंगी.
Okay, very good. Abhi. Okay, so the word is abhi. Abhi is now.
There's also savere from last lesson in the
That's
early
right.
morning.
That's right. You can say savere. Okay, you can say savere. Completely fine. Chris, I didn't get a chance to talk to you either. You want to try? But don't want to put you on spot. So, no pressure.
I'm okay. I pass.
Okay, you just follow along. Okay, just follow along as much as you can. But at some point, you should feel comfortable just, saying it. Okay, there's no penalty here for being incorrect, right? So that's how you learn.
Okay.
Tom?
Yeah, Shujit, namaste. I'm sorry. I would like to listen as well, please.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Sangeeta ji?
मैं कभी नहीं आऊंगी.
Very good, right? मैं कभी नहीं. What is कभी नहीं?
Never.
Never. कभी नहीं is never. Okay. And awesome. कभी नहीं is never. And the way you write it is like कभी नहीं. कभी. And you have a her with the कभी नहीं. So you have kabhi nahi as well. So I think our list is even better than Rupert Snell, what he has in the book in a way, right? I'm sure he has written it somewhere. But to kind of give you a context, if you go to page number 103 again, 103, you will have some. Yeah, go for it. I think somebody.
Gabi is sometimes, right? Sometimes I said the gabi, and it means sometimes or no, I don't know.
That is correct. That is correct. And who was speaking? I couldn't really follow your. Was it Chris or?
Yes.
Okay. Yes,
I'm
that's right.
the question,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So kabhi is sometime. That's correct.
I also wanted to add मैं कुछ देर बाद आऊंगी.
That's right. कुछ देर बाद. Let me write it down as well. This is a good one. Okay, you can say deri se or थोड़ी देर में. All of them are the variation of it, but that's correct. Right? मैं थोड़ी देर में आऊंगी, मैं कुछ देर में आऊंगी. Okay. Anyone still has any questions on this one, on the when category of adverbs before we move on? You guys feel like talking to each other, or you guys feel like sharing more sentences? This is your chance.
May I try, Ashuji?
Yeah.
मैं अगले महीने में निसाल वापस जाऊंगा.
Nice. मैं अगले महीने कहाँ वापस जाऊंगा?
निसाल. School.
What is that? School. Oh, I see. Okay. School.
Is that
वापस.
the word for school also? Nisal.
Say it again. Misal.
No, what's the Hindi word for school? I mean, that might be a Gujarati word.
Oh, okay. So the Hindi word really is school is Vidyalaya. But the thing is like, school is fine. You can just simply say school. If you're saying university, then you can say Mahavidyalaya. That's a word for university, but not commonly used, to be quite honest with you, unless like you are like, really writing it or reading a newspaper. In your context, you can just simply put an English word there. Okay. But good sentence. Navneet, you want to give it a try? Tell me a sentence where you will use a when category of adverb. आप स्कूल कब जाएंगे? Let me ask you a question actually. आप स्कूल कब जाएंगे?
मैं अगले महीने में स्कूल के जाओगे।
वेरी गुड, मैं अगले महीने स्कूल जाऊंगा। ओके, आप फुटबॉल कब खेलेंगे?
मैं कोविड से वैक्सीन है।
Okay, let's say you want to say this evening.
मैं अगले घंटे
Let's say you want to say this evening, I'll eat pizza and I'll play soccer. Be आज शाम, right? This evening is आज शाम. मैं आज शाम पिज्जा खाऊंगा और सॉकर खेलूंगा और फुटबॉल खेलूंगा. Okay? Yes? All right.
Can I try one more?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so मैं कोविड के बाद भारत जाऊंगी.
Awesome. मैं कोविड के बाद इंडिया जाऊंगी और ट्रैवल करूंगी और भारत जाऊंगी. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So now we are left with the where category of adverbs. Okay, let's see how we are doing with time. I think we have time. So I'm going to quickly cover the next category, which is where. Okay, and then there's one important, so I'm going to go over this one a little bit quickly, jaldi se, but don't worry about it. Okay, you will still follow the same pattern. Okay, so this is the where category of adverbs. Okay, let's say I'm going to give you the category first, which is yahan. Yahan, as you know, is here. Okay, yahan. The opposite of yahan is wahan. And wahan is there. Okay, then it's basically everywhere. Who can tell me what is everywhere in Hindi? Everywhere.
हर जगह.
हर जगह. Very good, right? हर जगह. हर जगह. And nowhere.
कहीं नहीं.
Very good. कहीं नहीं. कहीं नहीं. Okay. I know we are going a little bit fast, but stay with me. Some memorization is here in adverbs. There is no way I can simplify it in such a way that certain things you have to remember, right? Yahan is here, wahan is there, har jagah is everywhere. Okay. Kahin nahi is nowhere. Okay. If I want to say COVID is spreading throughout the world, okay, everywhere, you can say COVID पूरी दुनिया में और हर जगह फैल रहा है, it's spreading. Okay. Inside and outside. Okay. What is inside in Hindi?
अंदर.
Okay, andar. There's a postposition that you will use it, but the ke andar is inside, but just the under part is your adverb, and then ke bahar, outside. Okay, that's also your the where categories of adverb. Okay, so imagine a sentence is very simple, which is बच्चे खेल रहे हैं. Let me write it again. Okay, your sentence is very simple. बच्चे खेल रहे हैं, which means kids are playing. Kid is बच्चा, plural is बच्चे. Kids are playing. That's your sentence. Okay. Now you can fit in any of these categories of the list of like the adverbs. बच्चे यहाँ खेल रहे हैं, बच्चे वहाँ खेल रहे हैं, हर जगह बच्चे खेल रहे हैं, बच्चे कहीं नहीं खेल रहे हैं. Okay. बच्चे स्कूल के अंदर खेल रहे हैं और बच्चे स्टेडियम के बाहर खेल रहे हैं. Okay. So this kind of covers your wide variety of sentences. Okay. Now here, because I went a little bit fast, I want to give you some homework exercise, and your homework exercise is next time when you have, or at least why don't we do in-class exercise? This time when you have like a breakout room with your students, other friends, okay? You try to use as many adverbs as possible, okay? So that's your basically, because I know homework, it's hard for me to follow up on and nobody will do it. So it's better that we do the in-class exercise. Okay, so in the breakout room, when you talk to your students or other friends, try to use these three categories of adverbs: how, when, and where. Okay, and if you have to monitor each other, no cheating and no cooperation. Like, it's not like both of you are, trying to not use the adverbs. Okay, so you have to watch each other and make sure that the other person is using the adverbs correctly. So I think the screen was not showing up. You should have stopped me next time if it is not showing properly, so I can fix it. Okay. I want to cover one more topic, which is basically the order of the words. Okay, and then we'll do the breakout room for you guys. Okay. So hopefully you can still see me. See the screen. If it is not visible, definitely stop me there. So this is a very good topic that Rupert Snell covered in the book, and I have to say I didn't cover in any of my videos this one. It's on page number 105. So this is something very interesting. I also learned something new with that. So typically when I tell you about the word order in a Hindi sentence, I always say that, in English follows and Hindi language follows a particular order, right? So in English you will say subject, verb, and object. And I always say Hindi is SOV, subject, object, and verb. Okay. In English you will say I am playing football. So I am, and then you have playing, and then you have football, your object. Okay. And 1 minute, okay, there is some background noise, so I'm going to make sure I can. Okay, so I am playing football, that's your subject, verb, and object. Same thing in Hindi, you'll say main football, and then you have a verb here, khel raha hoon, right? So you have so that's the reason one-on-one translation may be hard for you to understand the language. And most of the language, there's other categories as well, which is like in some languages, objects come first. Okay. But at a high level, these two categories can cover, as per Wikipedia, more than 95% of the languages can be covered with these two categories. Okay. Rupert Snell goes a bit deeper into it. Like, what about if you have adverbs and indirect objects in a sentence? Okay, so I'm going to give some examples of that also. Okay, so 1 minute. Kindly mute yourself in case you are not muted. So next one is, like, for example, your sentence is Keshav is the name of a person here. Keshav sends fruits. Okay, you will simply say in Hindi, which is in English, you can say it's subject, verb, and object. In Hindi, you will say Keshav. Fruits is phal. To send is bhejna. So you will say Keshav fruits phal bhejta hai. Okay, so you have a subject, you have object, and verb. Okay, now if you have to put in adverbs as well as, so you will put adverb here.
Ashuji, it's bechta hu or hai?
Oh, sorry. Thanks for correcting me. My mind is, yeah. Keshav phal.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you can put an adverb here. Okay, if he's sending it every day, you can say Rose or her Rose. Okay, and you will say Keshav हर रोज फल भेजता है. केशव हर रोज फल भेजता है. Okay, if he's selling, the verb will be different. Then will be बेचता है. Okay, but right now just remember it's basically your subject, adverb, object, and verb. Okay, now let's say who is he sending it to? If you want to say हमको, which means to us. Okay, let's say if he sends us fruits every day. Let me ask some of you, where do you think the Hindi word for us will come in this sentence, in this order, without looking at the book? Okay, so no cheating. What do you guys think? Taraji, what do you think?
I think after her rose.
Okay, you think it's after her rose. Who disagrees with Taraji here?
Jirka, I think after the subject.
You're saying it's after the subject.
Yeah, it should come after Keshav.
You're saying after. So Sindhu is also saying it's after Keshav. Who else?
I think both of them are.
Say it again. Is that Ed? Who's that?
Right. I think both of them are possible. It can be after Keshav, it can be after Harros or not.
Okay, okay. You're taking a safer route. Okay, I want to be correct 50-50%. Okay. What do you think, Leah?
After the adverb.
After the adverb. Okay. So, so honestly speaking, there's no right or wrong answer here. But grammatically speaking, Rupert Snell says it's after the adverb. So he says it's subject. He says it's adjective. And then he says it's indirect object. Okay. And then he says it's object is after that. And then it's verb after that. If I were to say it, I can say, as Jamil mentioned, I can say in both ways. I can say Keshav हर रोज हमको फल भेजता है. हर रोज हमको, to us. Okay, this one will translate as हमको, to us. केशव हर रोज हमको फल भेजता है. However, I can also say केशव हमको हर रोज फल भेजता है. Okay, you need to know the context of the conversation. Okay, but grammatically speaking, let's agree with Rupert Snell, it's after the adjectives. Okay, the language agility is a different concept. Like, in the song you will say मैं आशु हूँ. Okay, or मेरा नाम आशु है. Grammatically speaking, that's how you say it. Okay. However, like, if you must have heard the song Mera Juta Hai Japani, right? You can tell that Japani is coming right after hai, right? So you can argue that, what do you mean by that? Okay. So I hope this makes sense, right? I mean that, it based on the context, you can still change the word order. Okay. But as you're learning, in the intermediate or still in the advanced phase, I would say stick with the real order. And as you get comfortable, you will get the context and you will start taking more risk in terms of playing around with the order. Questions before we stop the broadcast and do the breakout room?
I've got a question.
Go for it, Jirka.
Is that indirect object also called as receiver, or is it something else?
Yeah, in this case, it's a receiver because you are the one receiving it, and that's when you will use ko.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, awesome. So let's break out the room. Okay, for folks who are watching live on Facebook, thank you so much for watching the class. If you're interested in joining it every Sunday, as I said, you can follow along on our sheet or page tiny.cc/Hindi University. I promise that in some weeks this will be pretty cool. But till then, manage with it and join us every Sunday, and we'll stop the broadcast and we'll have the